Help, Heather. I am seeing other people losing weight, being successful, and deep down inside, I'm feeling a little jealous. I'm feeling a little envious, and I really don't want to hear about it anymore. I really don't. I want to distance myself from that information. What is going on with me? I know I want to lose weight. I know that in the past these things have inspired and motivated me, but right now I'm feeling just envious. All right, so there's a couple really big thoughts we have to kind of sit on. One, success is not a finite thing. There is success for you. There is success for me. There is success for Jane and Susan and whomever. Everyone can be having success at the same time. There is no limitation on success. And the reason I mention that is because in our culture, we see things as being limited. If I don't get this now, right, it's on sale now. If I don't get it now, I won't get any or I will be gypped. And really, success is not that way. If you put in the hard work, you'll get success. It is something that is available to all of us. So that's number one. Do not see it as a limited resource. Number two, remind yourself that if this human being that is having success is a human being, and you are a human being, you are capable of the exact same thing. What is true for one is true for all. And that was a huge thought pivot that I had to come to. I had to start seeing people as not different or exceptional or blessed, and I'm the one that was born with nothing and lack of opportunity and ability. I had to kind of own the fact that I was just as capable as all the other people in the Weight Watchers room. I was capable just like all the people who put stuff up on Facebook and Instagram. And when I got to that place, then there was less jealousy and less envy, because what I realized was they were just showing me what was possible for me. The next thing, lean into that discomfort. You will never get somewhere better than you are now if every time you feel discomfort, every time you feel envy and jealousy, if you do what you've always done, which, let's be honest, what do most of us do? We stop going to our Weight Watchers meetings, we pull back from our support community, we stop posting on our Facebook and Instagram. If we've been doing all this weight loss support type stuff, we kind of go into cocoon mode, right? Like, oh, I don't want to hear about this anymore, so I'm just going to hide and put my head in the sand. That doesn't work. I've tried that approach many a time and came up with a much heavier head. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is to lean into that discomfort. Wow, I am feeling really envious of this person right now. What would be my normal response? To probably unfriend them, to probably get off Facebook and just be annoyed. But what would be the antithesis to that? I know. I reach out, I congratulate them. I remind myself success is not a finite amount, that if it's true for her, it's true for me. And I could actually view her or him as a teacher. I could say, hey, I see right now you are having some great success. I have been really struggling with X. How are you working through this? Or what are some habits or behaviors that have been really helping you? Like, become inquisitive, become willing to learn, and also drop the story of where you think you should be. I should be where this person is. They're doing so well. Why am I not doing so well? Because you're exactly where you're supposed to be. If we drop the baggage of expectation and say, I am where I was meant to be, I needed to learn lessons I have yet learned, and I am going to be at a different place in the future, but this is where I'm at right now. It's that acceptance piece with the acknowledgement that you will be somewhere else. I talk all the time about how our motivation wax and wanes, right? Like, one day we're super motivated and we're kicking butt and taking names and doing all the things. And then maybe 2-3 months later, don't want to be doing any of the things. I'm not feeling it at all. And what you have to realize is that person who's glowing right now, who is at the top of their game, in maybe 6 months, they may not be, because it's true again for everyone. Human nature is, it's impossible to keep an extreme level of enthusiasm, focus on something like that for that long. We can do it for short bouts of time. And this is me included. Like, I have had my ups and downs in the last 14 years. There's times I'm super motivated, and there's times I just go through the motions and I don't feel it at all. And you have to be okay with that. Just because you're at a low point doesn't mean you won't come back up to a high point. So how do we deal with jealousy? Remind ourselves, I am just as entitled to that as everyone else. It's available to me right now. 2, she is having an upward trend. That is awesome. Maybe right now I'm not there. I have to accept where I am. Let go of the baggage of judgment and saying I should be somewhere else, because that's not true. 3, I'm going to be inquisitive, learn from this person, ask questions, and treat this whole experience differently than I normally would when I feel jealousy or envy towards somebody, right? I hope this helps. I hope you feel better after we had this discussion. And if you need more help like this, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm constantly turning out content to help you in your weight loss journey. You guys have a great one, and I'll talk to you soon.